Hey guys, it's Ryan with Maniaci Construction here, giving you a couple tips on helping you when you are on the process of finishing the drywall once it's already hung. There's a couple tips that I always give everybody that I'm showing that's working for me, or a homeowner, on what will make it easier when you're finishing drywall. So first things first, when you are drywalling, you're going to want to get yourself a good set of tools. These are the two knives that I swear by. If you use other knives, plastic ones, don't use plastic ones, you're wasting your time. If you're going to want to get very professional results, you're going to need to get yourself a 4-inch metal knife and a 6-inch metal knife. You can buy them at Home Depot, Lowe's, wherever. Just make sure they're metal, because when you put your fingers on them, they're really, you can really control it, and that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to get the pressures right, but that's another video. This video is just showing you just a couple little tips. So tip number one, if you've never finished drywall, your mud pan. It's your friend, it's not your enemy. You need to make sure this pan is clean. Now, yeah, there's a little bit of stuff on here, but that's clean. You want this to be very, very clean. I clean out a mud pan a couple times in a 4-hour session. You want to have yourself a wet rag. Now, I clean this thing out multiple times, during when I'm running this or just doing whatever, because you want to keep your knives clean. The cleaner you are, the better the result that's going to be achieved. So a lot of homeowners, the tip is, get yourself metal knives. Get yourself a good metal pan. Keep everything clean. And the biggest thing of all, when people are finishing drywall, they get mud like this. It's pre-mixed, it's good, it's finish coat mud, or you can just use it for mud. The thing with this is, when you buy it, it's been sitting on the shelf for quite some time. So what that means is, you're gonna need to mix it up. What you're going to need to get yourself is a good drill. It doesn't have to be a Drywall, it doesn't have to be Milwaukee, but it has to be a drill. And you need to get yourself a paddle bit. And what you got to do, you connect it to the chuck. Tighten that baby up. I like to go on slow. So I'm going to show you what this mud looks like. And yeah, because I've already used it, but if you can see here, look at that. That's crusty. Very, very crusty. So what I like to do is, I don't like to put it up against the wall. That's just for showing you guys. But you guys can scrape it off just like so. I'm going to mix this up right, but the whole point of this is, it's going to make your mud come out easier. It's going to be easier to work with. It's going to apply better. Let me get this mixed up. So, as we can see here, now, the mud is very agile. It moves easy, which makes it way easier to get you some mud in a pan. And when you're gonna mud, you're gonna want to do that. You're gonna want to get your mud concentrated, just like that. And then you can easily just wipe both sides, keep it clean. And keep in mind that's kind of a finish coat, and it's already been sanded, and well, not very much sanded, because you shouldn't have to sand much. But let's say you're done with your mud. Clean that pan out. Clean it out. Because you got your rag right here. Why aren't you going to use it? Use it. See that? It can, let's say, just gets all over your fingers and you're touching everything and it gets all messy. That's really annoying when you're trying to finish something. As if you're watching this video, you probably know what I'm talking about. So clean it off. It takes a couple seconds. It's clean. Mud pan. You scraped it out. Just take a rag. Wipe it down. Clean. Now usually with the bits, I have a 5-gallon bucket of water that I wash them in with when they're still attached to the drill. But other than that, I mean, you shouldn't have any problems. Just pressures and just take your time. But I'll have more videos coming up on, how to finish drywall better. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more.